understand all this is going to pass. How we've come to surround ourselves in a sea of thieves, in a land without learning, only the fools believe. I went driving
Station and Action Radio Vanannan.
And it is indeed Stasiún and Aisiún, the nation's station. And this is Phil Gaughan with Goll's Gaccan. We have for you a brief weather forecast. The one that I translated earlier today is starting to feel a bit outdated. It says dry and bright for the rest of the morning. So, but it also goes on to say that the afternoon should be relatively dry. It does refer to sunny spells, so I'm not sure there'll be many of those. If there were some, I think we might be shocked. Rain returning overnight, quite heavy at times, but soon becoming light and patchy tomorrow morning, and then mostly wet for Tuesday. The rain often heavy with strong south or southeast winds. So ons Gaelg bia cherem carnastra man leis gia near as fest na menach, hig an fliara rash fud na hi as be sure trobem na kieten. Hig an fliar the vei na sedrma as pishach mar a merach leis shallen gial richt. Bia fliox an an hoodsmoo gemurt leis fliar the menach trobem. So yes, that's the weather for you. Well, that was also our cue for a Manx track. And on Friday evening, as part of the Cooish, and we'll talk a little bit about the Cooish later, as part of the Cooish, Cooish and Cúideach and the Gaelg band teamed up for an arenach, a song night. And that was held in Peel Friday night. And yes, the Gaelg bands the Gaelg band was part of that. There were even some combined efforts with the Gaelg band and Cooish and Cúideach playing together, which was something to behold, particularly for those of us who'd only had one or two practices in advance. But this is a very long and rambling way of saying we're going to hear now from the Gaelg band, and this is one of their more reflective pieces, which was composed in a kind of a homage to the basking sharks, and this is called "Don't Hurt Me Now."
Goll's Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
Hear me, for I have been misunderstood, and set me free. Their lion eyes can't see for blood. Judas kissed me long ago. Through the jaws of fear I go, in everlasting search, for as much as I have not known. Sail away, your bonny boats out in the bay. But when you're near me, keep watch for the black and the grey. Judas kissed me long ago. Through the jaws of fear I go, in everlasting search, for as much as I have not known. So draw your pen and legislate for those you cannot educate for me. When you sail your ships of stone, see that you're not left alone. Out where the oceans touch the skies and the orange seas that Gaelgey lies. For you, in silent grace and solemn vow, to never laugh, never cry out loud. Don't hurt me now. sailing away. Fair winds for your bonny boats, but when you're near me, keep watch where the monarch floats.
And that was the Mollig Band singing about the basking sharks, which were probably a little more prevalent in Manx waters, or at least they were more seen in Manx waters when that song was written. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. If any Manx basking shark watchers out there that have noticed something different, but I thought the last time I'd heard there weren't as many around in the last few years, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, I leave quite an impression. 5 feet to be exact. You're wondering why I have his clothes when missing my body's where they're at. Now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me. 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, I bet you do. Just know you'll taste me too. He pins you down on the carpet, makes paintings with his tongue. He's funny now, all his jokes hit different. Guess who we learned that from? Now I'm gone, but you're still laying next to me. 1 degree of separation. I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, now that you do, just know you'll taste me too. Every time you close your eyes and feel his lips, you're feeling mine. And every time you breathe his air, just know I was already there. You can love him if you like. I've been there, done that once or twice. And singing about it don't mean I care. Yeah, I know I've been known to share. Well, I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. If you want forever, now that you do, just know you'll taste me too. You'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. Yeah, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you.
Talking to Dr. Erin McNulty, and you've just delivered the Ned Maddrell Lecture. For those that aren't in the know, what is the Ned Maddrell Lecture, just to start?
So the Ned Maddrell Lecture is an annual lecture about research into Manx Gaelic, so in English usually, but from anyone who's done research on sort of Manx linguistics, Manx folklore, Manx history, anything like that. So yeah, I was lucky enough to be chosen to do it this year, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity.
And at the end of your lecture, you said, "I've probably posed more questions than given answers." What was the subject of the lecture, and why that kind of cryptic sort of ending?
Well, the lecture was about sort of ideas about what it means to be a speaker of Manx, because there's lots of different ways that we can think about what that means. It was also about a Manx identity and what that means, and the relationship that, the role the Manx language plays in creating a Manx identity for sort of the country and sort of for speakers like themselves as well. And I think it's one of those things that it's very difficult to pin down. There's lots of different opinions and lots of different ways that we can look at it. So I think, as I see my role as a linguistic researcher, is less to say what the definitive right answer is, because I don't think there is one. So I was really trying to get people to sort of think about the complexities, I suppose, within the meanings of those things, such as like being a Manx person or being a speaker or that kind of thing. So I was trying to sort of invite people to come up with their own answers in a way.
And there are so many questions that you can ask about these things. I mean, when is a speaker not a speaker? When are they a fluent speaker? When are they a learner? Can you be a fluent speaker and a learner at the same time? It's a complex. Well, it isn't really complex, is it? It's just trying to understand how everyone feels about their use of Manx. There are several options, and no answer is the right one.
Yeah, I think that's it. And I think it's also something that we, as Manx speakers and people in the Isle of Man who have been exposed to Manx, kind of take for granted a little bit. So often we have these ideas and we don't necessarily think about them on a deeper level to be like, what does that mean that I think of a speaker in this way, or this person disagrees with me, and all that kind of thing. And it's also thinking about how we can maybe have different opinions to each other, but still think about the things that we have in common in terms of what we want to do with the Manx language and that kind of thing.
And that was Erin McNulty, and that she was speaking after the first of the official events of the Cooish. I think the last of the official events has just started, a Manx music session down at Peel, and the Cooish, I think, has been really fantastic this year. Been loads of really good do's. Maybe it's because I've had a bit more time to actually get out and have a look at some of the things too. But yeah, very impressed with the whole way the Cooish has been organised again this year. Ruth, our sometimes guest on the programme, has in particular put a lot of work in there. Right, we're going to move quickly on, and we've got two pieces of music: Every Breath You Take by the Police, and then Killing Me Softly with His Song by Roberta Flack.
Step you take, I'll be watching you.
killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. So I came to see him, to listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my faith with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song. He found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song.
For the weather.
Manx Radio Weather with Manx Glass and Glazing.
And, be Chirim Carnaster a man, Leshkia, well, Hanilanaster a man, and faster Jintas Harris. Leshkia nia as fast Naminach as an temperatural smooth care Celsius. Jagan Riet, Higan Fjara Rashford na Hias be Shaw, Troben na Keten. Higan Fjara ve na Sedrum as Pishach, Mara Merach, Le Shallan Gael Chit Rish. Be Gia fast Naminach on Ach Bjorach, Rish Tamalt. as bíon temperatuur smú 3 Celsius tiag. Bhí fliuch san chud smúide mert leis fliad a menic trubm as gia nya as na jas nyafalon. Irina grenia care minutes feed rushhawk merach as va line grenia Gaelg care due. So dry and bright for the rest of the well, it's not going to be bright, but it's going to be dry for the rest of the afternoon. I'd be worried if it's bright. Light to moderate west or southwest breezes, top temperatures around 14 degrees Celsius. The outlook, rain returns overnight, quite heavy at times, but soon becoming light and patchy tomorrow morning with bright intervals developing. Light to moderate winds, oh dear, my throat is going, becoming fresher for a while, and a highest temperature of 13 degrees Celsius. Mostly wet for Tuesday, the rain often heavy with strong south or southeast winds. Sunrise 7:36 a.m. tomorrow, sunset 4:30 p.m. today. Well, it was.
Manx Glass and Glazing are proud sponsors of the Christine Wilde Theatre School's performance of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Tickets available now at villagaiety.com. Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
The charlatans now with the only one I know.
Take me away, the only
and that is The Only One I Know by the Charlatans. And a lively piece of music it is to get the blood pumping after some fairly reflective music. I thought it was appropriate in the first hour of the programme. So, we heard there from Reih Maddrell, and we'll hopefully hear... Well, we didn't hear from Reih. We're going to hear from Reih Maddrell, hopefully, if the technology doesn't let me down. It may be after the adverts, before we get there. Yes, the Reih Bleeaney Vanannan, there's an opportunity for you to submit your thoughts on that, and we'll get to that shortly. The Cooish. Well, it was a wonderful festival. Really, very, very impressed with just about everything that I went to, and I went to a fair bit. Unfortunately, my voice is almost packed up on me, but I will persevere and do my best to keep talking for where necessary during the programme. But for now, I think we'll hear another piece of music, and this is Will Young. Then we'll hear some adverts, and then one of my favourite world music bands, Mishra, with Road, Dust and Honey. So let's start off all that with Will Young and Light It Up.
As Manx is thinking it's a long way from Ramsey to Douglas, Manx Radio.
I love the way that you strut when you step, 'cause it took you out. And I love the skirts and the shirts that you wear, 'cause it took you out. So don't change the way that you talk, can't you see that you come so far? Don't let them change you. You got something, and it's always showing. Light it up, let them know it. You're too loud to be crying, too bright now to stop it glowing. Light it up, it's time to show it. You're too strong to be tied, too close now to keep on going. Don't waste who you I love the way that you groove to your tune, 'cause it took you out. I love the sass and the way that you laugh, 'cause it took you out. So don't change the way that you walk, can't you see that you come so far? Don't let them change you. You got something that's always showing. Light it up, let them know it. You're too loud to be crying, too bright now to stop it glowing. Light it up now, time to show it. You're too strong to be tired, too close now to keep on going. Don't waste who you are. Don't waste who you Let them know it. You're too loud to be crying, too bright now to stop it glowing. Light it up.
Station and nation, running over them.
Guller's Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
The sky turns grey, the trees begin to burn.
honey. Greed lion, road dice and honey. Greed lion, road dice and honey, shaping the land the way you're going. Greed lies and money doesn't build the land the way you come from. Road dice and honey, shaping the land the way you walk on. And green lies and money doesn't build the land where we come from.
And that was Mishra with Road, Dust and Honey. Honey. A very good piece of music too, I think, anyway. Well, I promised you a clip from Reih Maddrell. Now, this is a bit of a risk on my part in that this is last year's interview, so I've managed to edit out the specific date that she refers to, and I'm hopeful that there are no other time dating issues in the interview. But I think the interview will tell you everything you need to know about what the Reih Bleeaney Vanannan is. So let's have a listen. The Reih Bleeaney Vanannan. So think Reih Bleeaney.
Yes, the Reih Bleeaney Vanannan, or Manannan's Choice of the Year, is the top cultural award in the Isle of Man. It's like our January New Year's honours. And the wonderful thing about it is it's up to the public to nominate people.
And the kinds of things that you are looking for someone who would be the recipient of the Reih Bleeaney Vanannan, and that's Manannan's annual choice is the English translation of that, isn't it? What are the sort of criteria that you assess this against?
You're looking for somebody who's made a contribution, or it could be a group of people who've made a contribution to Manx culture, and that's in a really broad sense of the word culture, just as our remit at Culture Vannin includes the Manx language, music and dance and folklore. It also includes Manx archaeology, Manx history, law, ecology. So it's a really wide interpretation of what culture is. And then the panel are looking for either something outstanding that's happened recently, or a long-standing contribution to Manx culture that could be over decades. Some people have been working for 40 or 50 years to support Manx culture, and somebody might have done something so remarkable that it would draw their attention. So it's up to members of the public to think of somebody or a group of people that they think are worthy of this award.
So if someone was listening to this this programme, and there might be someone who'll be listening, how would they go about actually submitting their views?
Well, if you like websites, culturevannin.im has got all the information on. It's dead easy to find. It's just under awards, and there's a simple form to fill in. And you make your nomination anonymously. So you fill in one page which is about you as nominating it, and then the other page is just basically you writing about why this person's great, what they've done, what they've achieved, as much as you can about them, assuming people wouldn't know, and then you just send it in.
And if you don't like websites?
If you don't like websites, you can phone us up at Culture Vannin. We're on 676 169, and we're happy. We'll have forms available, hard copies as well. We can email it to you if you email us on inquiries@culturevannin.im. So there's lots of different ways to get the information, and you can pop in and see us at St John's at the Cultural Centre in Fairfield House, just 2 doors away from Greens.
And the bit that I edited out was Tuesday the 3rd of December, and I did that because that was last year, and in fact the nomination needs to be in by 12 noon on Tuesday the 2nd of December 2025. So that was the interview that I did with Dr. Reih Maddrell, the Director of Culture Vannin, around about this time last year. So, we shall now move on to a fellow called James Bay. He's an easy distraction, apparently.
As Manx is a kipper in a knitted Lockton sweater at the summit of Snaefell. Manx Radio.
perfect day. We're all spinning on our heels, so far away from real in California. We watched the sunset from our car, we all took it in, and by the time that it was dark, night. Oh, you'll stay the night. Oh, yeah. We've been singing Billie Jean, mixing vodka with caffeine. We got strangers stopping by. And though you're out of tune, girl, you blow my mind, you do. And all I say is I don't want to say goodnight. If there's no quiet corner to get to know each other, then there's no hurry. I'm a patient man, as you'll discover. 'Cause if this is what we've got, the what we've got is gold. We're shining bright and I want you to know. The morning's on its way. Our friends will say goodbye. There's nowhere else to go. I hope that you'll stay the night. Oh, you'll stay the night. Oh, yeah. Just like the song on my radio said, we'll share the shelter of my single bed. But it's a different tune that's stuck in my head. And it goes, if this is what we've got, then what we've got is gold. We're shining bright and I want you to know. The morning's on its way. Our friends will say goodbye. There's nowhere else to go. I hope that you'll stay the night. If this is what we've got, then what we've got is gold. We're shining bright and I want you to know. The morning's on its way. Our friends will say goodbye. There's nowhere else to go. I hope that you'll stay the night.
Radio Vanannan.
And that's our cue, if we needed one, for a quick update on the weather. Chirm Karen Aster a man, well, an ilmona Jin an Aster a man Tommy Swanyan, as Hagan Fliara Rash Fudnahi, as be sure Troben na Kieten, Hagan Fliar the Ve na Sedrma, as Pishak Mara Merach, Le Shell and Gael Chit Rish, as be a Floch son Hood Smoo, Jamert. Leis fliar the mennick, troben, as gia near as na jas. So yes, it's going to be dry for what remains of the afternoon. I don't think much remains of the afternoon, to be honest. Rain then returns overnight, quite heavy at times, soon becoming light and patchy tomorrow morning, with bright intervals developing. So make the most of those, because mostly wet for Tuesday, and the rain often heavy, with strong south or southeast winds. Tan giaura a jet, Stridam Grey. Yes, the winter is definitely upon us. Well, that is also our cue for a Manx track, which we'll come to. And I should say that I've had two texts which I'm sad to say I've neglected, and apologies for that, Graham. First of all, he said a beautiful track by the Moloch Band, which we heard in our Manx track section in the last hour of the programme. And then he went on to say about the Cooish, our beloved isle, blessed to hold this festival, another initiative to keep the Manx language and culture alive. Jint the mai to all involved. Gau Carel as Tanny Soucher. Well, thank you. Gurra mai mora, you, Graham. That's very kind of you to say. So, what have we got next? Yes, we've got the Manx track. And Imma, we're going to hear from now. And this is Deep Blue.
Gullas Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
Well, I should have warned you, shouldn't I? I should have given you one of those little pull back the table and chairs warnings that I occasionally give when some very lively music is about to appear. And that was Ima. And well, I'll read what they say about themselves. There are many reasons to be excited about new, they're probably not so new now, are they? Glasgow-based 5-piece Ima. Not least a lineup featuring current and former members of murran, Maclea, Rura and Talisk, whose collectively crammed trophy cabinet includes several BBC Radio 2 Folk Awards and All Britain, All Ireland titles. By far the best and biggest reason, however, is how excited the band are themselves. And they say, as soon as we all sat down to play together, it it just worked. And I think it does. Yes, I would definitely go along with that. And what else does it say here? Oh, yes, well, of course, the people we know, Big Tom the Fiddler, Thomas, or Tomos, as he's now titled himself, Collister, who is a tremendous fiddle player, there's no doubt about that, and Adam Rhodes, former Maclea, both of whom were former Maclea members, and that's very exciting, very good. Well, Graham liked it. Graham says, I jigged to that one. Fine track, Gaccan. Well, we will certainly do that. We've also got a message into the programme from Professor Dr. George Broderick, who is a professor in Mannheim University. And it says here, or at least his email is, I learn with great interest in the promotion of the Year of the Manx Language, as it will almost certainly highlight a number of facets to do with the language, whether it be in learning, teaching, speaking, singing, and in many other directions, which will encourage people, even those with a little knowledge at present, to extend their knowledge and use of Manx in a variety of ways, which the International Year will facilitate. I personally have been connected with Manx for quite some time now. Indeed you have, George, and was busy during the 1970s revival of Manx via persons who had learned their Manx from the last native speakers. These have now passed on, very sadly, but the International Year of the Manx, Blein the Gaelgey, will hopefully generate new native speakers who will continue where earlier promoters left off. And then he goes on to say in Manx, ons enam dausen shen ta bijiga chinyan mara Elian Vanannan egetre ton dew as a trere hit the brech faracton as sail genjera. And that's from George Broderick. And yes, a very, very... well, I can only echo George's words there. The Blein the Gaelgey, the Year of the Manx Language, is certainly going to be a tremendous boost for the language. And yes, it'll be great to see all the events that will happen during the year. And of course, I was away in Ireland. I say, of course, you may not know that. In fact, indeed, you don't know that. Maybe you don't know that. Some people know it. And we were at the Oireachtas, the Irish Language Festival. And it was great to bump into several people there that we've known over many years, a number of whom came to the original or the forerunner of the Cooish, the Failure Gaelgey, the Manx Language Festival, came over to the island, and they were very, very interested to hear how the language was developing, and very interested to hear that Blein the Gaelgey is going to happen, and keen for us to share that with Gaelic Scotland and Irish-speaking Ireland, which I'm sure we will do. Well, time now for a little bit of madness.
Gullas Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
I never thought I'd miss you half as much as I do. And I never thought I'd feel this way, the way I feel about you. every day. I know that it's you I need to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. How can it be that we can say so much without words? Bless you and bless me. Bless the bees and the birds. I've got to be near you every night, every day. I couldn't be happy any other way. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, I know that it's you I need to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. 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 It must be love, love, love.
And indeed it must. Well, because my voice is on the verge of packing up altogether, I'm going to do something I don't tend to do, but I'm doing it because it's a great interview, I thought. This is Mary and Matilda, Mary Wade and Matilda Watson, talking to me at the launch of the Cooish. And the thing I'm doing, which I don't normally do, of course, is playing this because I actually had it in perspective earlier today as well. But we'll hear from Mary and Matilda. We'll hear later from Bobby Bob, John Billy, and we'll also hear from Sinead O'Connor to end the programme. So here we go. So Tammy Law, well, Inchdow, quite Tammy Law.
Enamarum, Mary Wade as Tammy and Youth Ambassador, Lesh
Matilda Watson, Tamish Youth Ambassador Nies, son Blein Gaelg, der Talzen is Feed Shay.
As Straliam Grey, Nac Fel, Bonus the Holy Fire to Gaistic Risho Tiggleshem. So if we mention this and say that again in English, basically you're the youth ambassadors.
Yeah, we're the youth ambassadors for Year of the Manx 2026, which is next year, which will be celebrating lots of different aspects of the Manx language.
And what you've ably demonstrated by the start of this interview is that you're both fluent Manx speakers.
Oh yeah, Dejario. Speaking it since, the day we were born. Well, not really, but we try.
Yeah.
And why is it important? I mean, because so many people don't speak Manx and probably think, well, it's a dead language and it deserves to be left in the history books.
You know what, I think Matilda's great at answering this question, but, I think it's just important. There's so many history that's just been, lost to, a lot of people didn't really speak or write in English back then. So now it's just been kind of faded away. But now we're trying to regain that history and just, try and connect with the island a bit more and the culture that we've not entirely lost, but just has slightly, diminished.
Yeah, it's really important to keep our culture alive, especially with like people every day saying how, oh, Manx is weird, Manx is wrong, just be normal and speak English. It's like, honestly, Manx is our culture, Manx is our heritage, Manx is like what we are and who we are, and it's for hundreds of years, like, people have been constantly trying to like push us away, and we're just trying to rise up and like show everyone that we're not going to be so easily taken over.
And of course, it isn't normal to speak English. The vast majority, well, not the vast majority, but loads and loads of people, certainly a majority of people around the world don't speak English, and many people speak what are described as minority languages. So it's not an unusual thing to have more than one language, and particularly in our case, Manx.
No, it's not. And also, I don't think a lot of people realise that Manx is the island's language. Like, Manx has always been spoken on the Isle of Man, and actually to us, English is the language that is different. English is the language that came over, and not that there's anything wrong with speaking English, it's purely the fact that Manx is the Isle of Man's language, and for anyone trying to push us away from our own language who are speaking an entirely different language that came over here, they honestly need to stop it, because I don't think they realise how important Manx is to us and how our culture benefits from it. It's unfair to try and make us speak your language when you've come over here to try and enforce it on us.
And of course, English is a handy enough language to have, but if you want to understand the Isle of Man, where better to start than with the Manx language?
Exactly. There are communities across the island that help, especially parents of kids who have gone to the Bunscoil. That helps them connect. There's like the White House. I remember Caesar does little things there. I remember I went there a few times to volunteer, help out, and it was lovely because it's a mixture of parents, people who know a little bit of Manx, a lot of Manx. It's gorgeous. Like, it's just such a lovely community, and I think there's not a more welcoming community where you could learn Manx. You know what I mean? It's the perfect community of people to feel welcome and feel like you're actually wanted and not like laughed at for trying. You know what I mean? It's just lovely, you know.
Well, I think Blein Kisik is trying to send us a message. Leis an Bleeaney Vanannan, so Gurmai Mayu San Loro.
Shade of A.
Shade of A, Gurmai.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away this blue. 'Cause now a fool, 'cause